I'm back for day 2 of Springfield Golf's first qualifier of their signature event, the Road to the Belfry. If you haven't seen the first video covering day 1, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. As a reminder of how things stand going into the last day, I scored 33 points, which puts me tied 19th and 5 points off the qualifying places. Given that some golfers did some serious scoring on the opening day, I think I'll need at least 36 points to give myself a chance. Let's see how I got on. The first hole of the championship course then starts with a par 4. This one's a nice, short, 272 yard, straightish hole, just some bunkers up near the green. Bit of a less daunting tee shot this time.
Right.
We teed off about middle of the pack, so less people watching.
I just closed my eyes and up. So this is Ollie, is it Ollie White?
Ollie, yeah.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Nice
I'm
to meet
Luke.
you.
He's actually beating me today. You're 34, aren't you?
Yeah.
So we're both trying to chase down the leaders. I think you're a couple groups behind me, aren't you?
2.
Yeah, so we'll catch up with him later. Hopefully you've qualified, mate.
Cheers, thank you.
Play well,
Best
play
luck.
well. Yeah, catch you
See
later.
you later.
Right, 57 yards up to the pin. Sand wedge, let's see if we can put it close.
Not as close as I was hoping, pulling that one left.
Rubbish!
So it's left me chipping on with a gap wedge
Sit down.
and just missing the feel there.
Oh, rough start.
Long putt for par then. You could see all the bobbles, but it was a really good roll to be fair. And gives me a nice easy tap in to start with a bogey and 1 point on the card. Hole 2 is another par 4, this one's 321 yards. Again, it's not a particularly taxing hole and it plays all downhill. Given the conditions today though, you're not going to get much roll. But I absolutely pipe this one.
I think he's probably got more chance of plugging today, hasn't it, than anything else. Right, about 83 yards. Sand wedge. Oh dear.
And as always happens, you hit a good drive and then chunk your wedge.
Digging holes, mate. Digging holes.
So unfortunately, I'm a little bit closer
That's it.
and play a much better shot this time.
Oh. Yeah, give myself a look after that terrible chunk.
So can I clean up for par?
No.
No, not quite.
None of us got it there, did we?
So it's a bogey start, which I wasn't looking for.
Sorry, mate.
Feels like a missed opportunity at this point. Hole 3 is the first par 5 of the course. This one's a 562 yard par 5 with a slight dogleg bend round to the right. The trees halfway down the fairway make this quite a taxing tee shot.
Tough tee shot this, isn't it?
Unfortunately, this drive has leaked right and I found myself caught up in the trees on the right hand side there.
Yeah, I think it'll be nicely blocked out, Anna. Bugger.
So it's left me with a tricky shot from where I've ended up. I'm sort of in the middle of these trees, can't really see too much, so just trying to play a punch shot back out into the fairway. Which I've actually done a really good job of.
Ta, mate. Let's go. About 175 in here. Par 5 obviously, so I've got 5 iron. There's water left though, so I need to avoid that.
So I've given myself a chance to hit the green in regulation.
Ta, mate. I think we're on the front of the green there. It's a bit fat.
It didn't quite get there though, and so I'm chipping on with my gap wedge again. Not hit this one hard enough though. Long putt for par. And it's another one that's just not dropped.
You're joking. They literally did it. Slam brakes on.
Luckily this bogey gets me 2 points thanks to the extra shot that I get on the hole. Hole 4 is another par 5 back up the hill I've just come down, so this is a 522 yard par 5, but this one's not quite as tricky. Less trees to contend with.
Ta, mate.
Tee shot's nice and safe, just down the left hand side of the fairway.
Need to get these approach shots going.
So it's left me with a relatively easy shot, just trying to progress up the hill. pulling the 3-wood though. And for once I've connected pretty well with it.
Not sure where it came down because it disappeared. I think it's near that tree. P-wedge. About 115.
Little pitching wedge shot into the green then. And this one looked like it was tracking and then just started peeling as it started to land.
Time, mate. I think we're on, hopefully. It's dribbling in at the right, I think.
So it is a birdie putt.
Okay.
And can you believe it?
Get in there. Yeah, cheers, mate. Needed that, get the points going.
And that birdie gets me 4 points as well, so much needed. Hole 5 is the first of the par 3s. This one's 168 yards.
Right, par 3, I think it's 168. I'm going to go 6 iron.
Smoked this 6 iron.
Oh, it is, it's long, isn't it? What a time to mince one.
That's another birdie putt. He couldn't, could he?
Oh, too hard.
No.
Yeah, got excited. Oh, joking me.
Not only does he not make a birdie,
What a 3 putt.
he fails to make a par. This is the battle that you're facing with these greens, but everybody's got to play them, so I can't really use that as an excuse. Hole 4 is back to the par 4s. This one's 360 yards, but the fairway is split right down the middle by a giant tree, so you need to pick which line you're going to take.
Sit.
I've tried threading a draw out to the right hand side, but it never really came back.
Did you?
Left me in the long stuff on the right hand side there.
Cool, cool. Right, I've got about 123. At the rough though. So P-wedge. Oh, that's fat and probably in the sand.
Poor club choice here, really.
Oh, good. Good, it's short by about 50 yard. Right, I've got about 40 yards. Need to go over this bunker and get it stopping.
This is a pretty good recovery shot, to be honest.
Time, mate. Putting. See if we can drain a long one for a par.
It's a good look at it. And it's narrowly missed yet again.
Wiggled right at the end. Yeah, felt better. Never mind.
So bogey and 2 points though. Hole 7 is a 383 yard par 4. Various bunkers down the centre of the fairway there. And then just 2 at the front of the green.
Ooh, is that turning?
Unfortunately, this drive has gone big time right.
Not sure. No. I'll hit another in case.
Nobody really saw it down, so I'm hitting a provisional.
Yeah.
Of course, this one goes absolutely perfectly.
Play a beat. Right, I got about 181, I think, in the long stuff because I've gone too far right, so chopping out with a 4 iron.
I'm in the long stuff here because I'm right of the rough. But this is not a bad 4 iron at all. Hitting the first ball, obviously, so I didn't need to take that provisional.
Front edge maybe. Tough out of that crap. Let's go see where it is.
Come up short though. Left me chipping on with the gap wedge.
Thinned it for the win. Sit. Yeah, it could have been much worse.
Got lucky with that thin. And it's left me putting for par again.
I don't think it does a lot. I had it just outside right.
And I think I've used up all my luck with that birdie because they're just not dropping now. Hole 8 is a 388 yard par 4. This one bends around to the left a little bit, but there's nothing really blocking you out, so you can take the tiger line here if you're feeling brave.
Left of it, yeah. He was near that stump, saw it come down near that stump.
You see him? See his head?
Oh, yeah. So it is between them trees?
That's the tiger line.
That is the tiger line.
100%.
Right, I got about 143, hitting 8 iron.
So I did try to take the tiger line inadvertently there. I've wound back up in the rough. And this shot's just leaking right, unfortunately.
That felt an easy shot.
It wasn't a bad distance, just a little offline. Left me chipping on with the sand wedge.
No, get up there. Very weird shot. Peculiar.
So again, another long putt for par.
No turn at all, is there?
The putting has been good. I just need to get a little bit more luck, and a few might start dropping. So it's yet another bogey and another point on the card.
5.
Hole 9 is a 347-yard par 4. This one's got quite a big dogleg round to the right, and some trees just on the corner to catch you out.
I'm going to hope for that squirrely little fade that I can get in. Well, that was how he has.
I tried to play this round the corner,
I had leaves.
instead smashed it into the trees.
I'll hit another, but I think I'll just be behind those trees. Provisional. That's what I was trying to do.
To be safe, I've hit a provisional ball, and obviously this one's gone swimmingly.
Mate, if that's not fine, then why are you
Right, 122. Awful, awful line. Let's have a think. 7 iron. Try and play it through the trees. This will be some shot.
Gone for the hero shot here.
Bounce back in the fairway. It was worth a shot. Right, didn't progress that much. Still got 110. Pitching wedge.
But it has just left me playing a wedge onto the green.
Chunked.
Unfortunately, I've chunked this one as well.
Rubbish. Rubbish.
So now I'm chipping onto the green. Cap wedge in hand. Not too bad. Can he clean up for a bogey? No, he can't.
Tragic.
And the bogey train ceases to exist. But that double bogey does get me 1 point thanks to the extra shot. Hole 10 then is a par 5. This one's 420 yards, so it's nice and short. It's quite tight, but if you can hit a good drive here, it's a good scoring hole.
Dane's just piped one. I'm going to follow him. Ooh, where are you going? He's put the indicator on.
Unfortunately, my drive's gone way right.
Yeah. Over near that dead tree, innit? Well,
Yeah, just to the right of the bunker over the hill.
yeah. Yeah. Right, I'm about 220 out, so 2 iron.
Trying to get near the green in 2 here.
Sit. Right, saw it down. Back in the rough, right hand side. It's all going right now, boys. The round, my shots, my life. Right, just over 50 yards here. See if we can get it close. Go.
If I can get this close, it would be a good birdie opportunity.
Yeah, average. I'm putting, it's not close.
But it's a 5 out of 10. Long putt for a birdie. And not quite.
It tried, didn't it? It tried.
This is the most disgusting putt you'll ever see in your life. I've had to show it 3 times just to emphasise how much this bobbles to the left.
Me. I'm gonna start trampling these down.
As you can see, I'm fuming with that one.
It looked like it snap hooked, didn't it?
That literally took a beeline.
Hole 11 is a par 4, 405 yards. Just 2 big bunkers on the right to contend with, but all down the left is out of bounds. And I'm flirting with it here.
It's down the path, isn't it?
I think you'll be alright.
As long as a horse ain't eating it, we're winning, aren't we?
So it caught the cart path and it's trundled a good way, and luckily it has stayed in play. Tough shot round the trees though, hitting 9 iron.
As in, back.
Just come up short though.
Right, just shot this bunker, chipping on with a gap wedge.
It's a bit thin this.
Roll, 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 roll. Yeah, we'll take it. A little bit jammy.
Got away with one. Still can't sink a putt though.
Yeah, quite enjoyed doing that per hole.
In for yet another bogey. 2 more points on the card.
Yeah, 5. Cannot par to save me life.
Hole 12 is a par 5, 503 yards. Again, this one's really quite straight, but you've still got the out of bounds down the left.
Up with you, Jay.
And you can see I'm not flirting with it this time.
Yeah, sorry. Bounce,
Did it? Good.
which is always good.
As long as it's not plugged. Still got about 312 or something left. Just going to try and go through these trees, I think, and leave me a shot in. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Back in the long stuff, man. Right, about 150 in. I'm going to take a 7-iron, choke down on it a bit. Try and get it out this rough.
Made this hole a little bit more hard work than it needed to be.
Please go.
Just missed the green with this approach.
Not sure, it's dicing near those bunkers. I don't think it's gone in. Right, gap wedge. Trying to bump this close. Bizarrely, we've realised I've not had a par yet, so let's try and change that. Not with that. Please, mate. Terrible.
A little bit yippy with the chip there. Makeable putt for par though.
No.
Not with right hand turns like that from the ball.
Cheers, Jay.
Another bogey.
Bogey again. Is that 11? 11 bogeys?
On to hole 13, this is a 381 yard par 4. Not too taxing this one. 2 bunkers in the centre and some wasteland area to the left.
Oh dear.
Which I found with amazing accuracy actually.
That might actually spell the end of that ball, Dan. It's had about 9 lives. Oh, same line.
Not once but twice. Amazingly, I find both these balls.
Well, if I don't find either of them, it's a blob. Right, somehow found this ball and the provisional, weirdly. 122 in. Gonna hit 9-9 out of here, I think.
One of the better shots of the day, to be honest, this one.
Somehow we are dancing.
Birdie luck. But to be honest, I was just thinking about getting that par,
No answers.
and I've left myself a taxing one,
Me, I've parred.
and it's dropped.
Only took me 13 holes to get a par. yeah.
Hole 14 is a par 3, 145 yards, this one playing, shortened tee box.
It's about 145, but we think it's pretty windy. It's a 7-iron. Sit.
Unfortunately, this one's gone right.
Splash. Ouch. Right, I've taken a drop in the water, so chip in for 3.
I finally lost the unlosable ball.
Yeah, I saw yours run on and just thought,
Yeah, I was
oh, well, yeah.
like dipped out.
Yeah. Save a bogey. He bobbled straight left. I assume a doubles are probably a blob, is it, on there?
I did really struggle with some of the bobbles on these greens, but like I say, everybody was playing with the same greens,
Oh, double.
so it's not much of an excuse, and that's a blob. Hole 15 is a par 4, 377 yards. At this point, the group was a little bit low on energy, so we were trying to G ourselves up and get excited about something.
Come on, let's raise the spirits here.
Solid drive down the centre,
Yeah.
just shy of the bunker.
Yeah, it's a bit toey, but findable.
It's left me a shot into the left-hand side of the green. Can't quite see the pin because of the trees though.
166, 6-iron. Oh, sit down.
I've caught this one fat sadly though, and it's drifted into those trees.
Just right of the tree. Right branches.
Clonk the tree. Right, I can't see the pin, so I'm just trying to clip this past the tree. hold the green if I can.
Really tough shot this.
Ming in. Take 2.
As you would expect, I catch the branch. It drops down. So I've got to chip again. And I just overcook this one. Just runs off the back edge. I thought I'd got this putt all wrong.
Oh, wow. Look like we're flying past, doesn't it?
But you just never know on these greens. They were so peculiar. I'll tap it in for another double bogey, unfortunately. But again, with the extra shot, it's another point. Hole 16 is a par 3, playing about 160 yards. And as you're about to see, extremely frustrating.
Right, we think it's about 160, taking 6 iron. Want to be past all the crap at the front. Oh dear.
I'm not past the crap at the front because I've chunked the hell out of it.
Well, at least it's safe. That's all that can be said of it.
At least it's safe, he said.
Lost it in the swamp, so there's no point reteeing or anything. I'll just blob on this hole. On to the next one.
Where the ball landed on this hole can only be described as a swamp, and unfortunately, between the 3 of us, we couldn't find it again. We didn't think there was much point in reteeing and playing from there, so I've just blobbed on this hole. Hole 17 is a par 4, 377 yards. A little bit of water on this one to contend with, but if you keep your drive down the centre or to the right, you should be fine.
Will I ever see you again?
And I've done just that. So I will see this ball again, luckily.
Yep. Yeah, a bit heely, but I can see it. It's playing 170, but it's playing about 180 up the hill, so I'm just going to take 5 iron. Really not hitting it well anymore, so a bit of extra club maybe.
Not a bad strike, this one, but it's not quite got the legs to get to the back of the green.
Ooh, maybe, yeah, it might have just got there. Bit slappy. Right, trying to make a par.
Long old putt here.
Seems unlikely. Ooh, that's gone way more right. Wow. It looks quite gradual, but that turns.
I've not done a great job with that and left myself with a difficult one.
It's thinking about it.
Which again, just not to be.
A characteristic bogey.
So yet another bogey with 2 points. On to the final hole of the event then, hole 18. It's a par 4, 392 yards. Trees all down the left and just excess rough down the right with a few bunkers here and there.
Right, hole 18. Let's try and finish well. No, so slicey.
Cue the sliciest drive of the entire weekend.
Have I caved it in somebody's head, do you think?
Maybe.
Yeah.
You could have ended someone.
Right, I've got at least 220, but preferred lies, I can sit the ball up, so let's just send the 3-wood.
I can confirm that nobody was hurt during the filming of this golf vlog. I've taken 3-wood here and just missed the green on the left side.
Not sure. Wasn't actually a bad hit.
It's left me chipping on with the gap wedge. Very solid shot.
Ta, mate. Cheers. It'd been shit you had, mate, that's why.
Yeah.
Second par of the day.
Could he get a second par?
Ooh! Robbed.
Not to be.
5.
Pleasure.
Yeah, well played, mate. Really enjoyed that.
No, well done, mate. Well done.
Well played, mate. Enjoyed that, mate. Well played.
Cheers, mate.
Played, mate.
Nice one.
Nice to meet you, Dan.
Right, all wrapped up at Springfield Qualifier 1. I don't think I've done enough, mate, unfortunately, again, to qualify. I've let you down, so I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, we're rooting for you to make it through to the top 6 this year, but better luck next time.
Ollie had his foot wedge out for me a bit earlier, so still didn't help.
Yeah, we kept an eye out for Luke on the leaderboard, but yeah, it wasn't to be, was it?
No, we've battled the weather this weekend, but it's been really good still. The guys always do a great job of putting on a good event, but you've got some more coming up. Whereabouts are they?
Yeah, so this is Q1, Qualifier 1 today, and then we've got Qualifier 2 in Wales, South Wales near Cardiff, Qualifier 3 North London, Qualifier 4 South London, Surrey, Qualifier 5 all the way up in Scotland, and then we're back in this neck of the woods for Qualifier 6 just inside Shropshire, sort of Whitchurch way, Shrewsbury way.
Sound. And they top 6 from each qualifier go through to the final at the Belfry, which is a cracking event. It went down well last year, I heard.
Yeah. So we have 36 in the final, top 6 from each qualifier. Last year was a 30 field final, I believe. And the winner takes back $2,500.
There you are.
So yeah,
nice prize pot.
Enter if you wish.
Yep. And you got tickets available at all the other qualifiers still?
We've got tickets for most of the qualifiers. The Wales one is almost sold out, as is qualifier 4.
Right.
We've got a little bit of availability for 3 and 6, and the Scottish one's got a little bit more availability.
Sound. Well,
but yeah, no, thank you very much for coming.
Us, mate.
Quality.
Yeah. Nice one. Yeah. Thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys.
And thanks for Danny for filming.
Yeah, he's done a solid, hasn't he?
Yeah.
He hasn't fallen over once in the mud.
Has he not?
He's not. I thought he would be as well.
With them on as well.
Yeah, I know.
So I miss out on that Belfry final for a second year running. Watching this round back, I think I was a little unlucky not to score better, but the putts just didn't drop. And to be honest, I probably gave myself too much to do after the first day, as I finished 11 points off the qualifying places at the end of the event. Shout out to subscriber Ollie as well, who played well, but like me couldn't do enough on the last day to qualify. As always, I really appreciate you watching, golfers, and we'll catch you in the next one.